Hey there, welcome back. For today's workout, it's going to be the first of a three-part series. I'm breaking down a class that I teach in person called Inferno Hot Pilates into 3 sections. So at the end of the 3 weeks, you'll be able to do the entire class if you piece together the workouts. So we start on the ground. Inferno Hot Pilates targets the core, the hamstrings, the glutes, as well as works the pelvic floor, and of course is a great energy boost and a mood boost all around. So join me on the floor. We'll do a slight warm up with some spinal articulation. We do bridges today and one set of abs, which are going to be 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off, Tabata style. And that's it. Let's do the best you can. So come on down. Start very long on the floor. If this bothers your lower back, you can bend your knees, plant your feet like the width of your yoga mat, and then let the knees drop in together to release through the lower back. But if you can stand it, let them go long. We start with breath. Inhale. Exhale out the mouth. One more like that. Inhale. Exhale out. Now we connect with the Pilates breath. It's the big inhale still. And then it's a shh sound. Picturing like a really mad librarian telling you to shush. Inhale. And that shushing sound is going to be our exhale throughout our practice today. We're ready to bend our knees, plant your feet. Bring your heels close enough to your glutes so you can graze the back of them. We're going to start with some spinal articulation. Take a big inhale. And then the exhale, that shh, tuck, curl, and lift the hips off the mat. Inhale at the top, see the belly rise. Exhale, reverse it, one vertebrae at a time. Where the back of the pelvis is the last to land. Stay down for the inhale. And then tuck the tail, curl, lift the lower back, the mid back, the upper back off, belly rises. Press it down like a sticker. One vertebrae at a time to the bottom. One more just like that. Inhale once you're down. Exhale, tuck the tail first. Make it very intentional. Inhale. Exhale, reverse it. Then you're going to make a triangle with your hands. So thumbs together, point your fingers together, and then take that triangle and just put the thumbs below your belly button. Now we're going to warm up the spine like with a cat-cow. So we'll inhale with a little imaginary marble in the center of our space. And exhale. Now we're going to add the spine. Inhale, tip that marble towards your pointer fingers so your lower back will lift off. And then exhale, press it right back down. Entire spine on the ground. Inhale, rock it towards the pointer fingers. Exhale, rock it back. Inhale, forward. Exhale, back. Inhale, forward, but not as far. Exhale, back, not as grounded until you can balance the marble right into the center. So really visualize it. Your spine now is in a neutral curve. You can take 4 fingers on each side and place it underneath, but you shouldn't be able to fit your whole hand underneath. This is going to be the neutral spine we're going to have for our bridges. Arms can come down for support. We're going to have 3 blocks today. The first one, feet are going to be parallel, legs are going to be parallel, and here we go. It's a lift and lower. So inhale. Exhale up. Inhale, lower. Just tap the glutes. Exhale up. Inhale, down. Exhale, tall. Pressing down through all 10 toes. Just finding the rhythm. This is our first variation. So if it doesn't feel like the strongest thing you've ever done, that's okay. We're just warming up through our hamstrings, through our glutes, and then through our core. At the top, bringing your belly button towards your spine. Keeping the breath. Exhale every time you come up. Inhale every time you come down. Not fully resting at the bottom. Remember, it's just the glutes tap, and then you're right back up. We're gonna meet at the top in 4, 3, 2, 1. You should still be able to see your knees. This is a Pilates bridge. Your shoulder blades are on the floor. Legs still parallel. Then we're gonna release through the glutes and squeeze. Release and squeeze. So it's a pulse, but it's not like an up and down pulse. It's release a little wider and then squeeze everything midline. So really think about where your hamstrings and your glutes attach at this gluteal fold. That's what you're squeezing. Core is tight for support. Keeping your legs like the shape of the number 11. Excellent job. Keep it up. Keep those hips off the mat. By now, the legs are probably starting to burn a little bit, but we're gonna fight all the way through. We're gonna meet at the top one more time for this block in 3, 2, meet at the top, come up on your toes. So toes on the ground, heels in the sky. And now drop the heels and lift them. Drop and lift. Inhale, exhale. Once again, it's not a total drop of your weight in your heels. It's just a little tap. And then we continue to lift and lower, working our calves. This is the last piece of our first block puzzle. You got this. Keep the glutes squeezed, belly button pulled in towards your back. But above all else, focus on your breath. Shh. Shh. Every time you make that shh sound, you can feel how the tummy tightens and tones. We're going all the way through, and we're gonna get a big break before our second block. It's less than 10. Here comes 3, 2, and 1. Slowly lower it all the way down. Relax, release, stretch it out, bend and extend it. And we set up for our second block. If you're on a yoga mat, this alignment's a little bit easier. Heels on the mat, toes off the mat. Squeezing those legs close. You might be able to graze, but maybe not. This time we're in a big V pose here. Second time through, we're going wide-legged bridges. I'm gonna reset my timer. We're gonna go very similar cadence. So take a deep breath and then exhale and lift. Shh. Inhale, lower. Shh. Shh. So as you lift, press your knees apart. They'll naturally slide in a little bit together, but you want to keep this capital V the entire time. Once again, don't let the glutes fully relax at the bottom unless you need that break. It's just a tiny graze and press it right back up. The pulse this time is going to look a little bit different because our feet are wide. Press down through your pinky toes. Press down through your big toes. And press down through your heel. Now, if you find your body slip sliding away, take a beat, walk your shoulder blades back and close, and then continue to go. Sometimes, especially with the wide ones, we start to make our way down our mat, and we want to keep it nice and neutral. 3 at the top, 2, and 1. Stay high, press the knees out, they come together a little. Press the knees out, come back to neutral. So it's out and in. Core is tight. Side glute here, you're feeling it in that glute med. We keep our hips up the entire time, and it's a little motion. Shh. 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 This breath is so good to engage through your pelvic floor, strengthening that muscle. Shh. Shh. Excellent work. You got 20 seconds. Try to stay up. I know those glutes are on fire, especially since this is our second time through. Shh. 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 Last 3, 2, 1. Come up on those toes. It's a lift and lower for the heels, very wide. Last piece of this puzzle, last work of the lower leg. I know the upper legs are still working, but it's that tap down, lift high. You might need to adjust and move your toes a little bit closer to your hips just to get a range of motion. And if it feels a little smaller, it's because the legs are wide, and that's okay. You're still getting the work. Core is tight. And then notice your rib cage. Does it feel like it's splaying out? Tuck it in a little bit, and you'll do that by tightening through your upper abdominal area. You got this. It's the last piece of the puzzle for block 2, and we got 10 seconds. So even if you just hold up for that last 10, I know your glutes and your hamstrings are working. It's 3, 2, 1. Come on down. Shimmy and shake it out. Bend one, extend one, take a little twist. Take a big inhale, a big exhale. We have one more block of bridges, and they are super narrow. So for me, I like my big toes to touch, little space between my heels. My ankle bones hitting does not feel good, so I need a little space. If you can glue your ankles together and it feels okay for you, you can do that. But if not, little space, reach down, see if you can graze your feet. Once again, if not, just get them as close as you can. The name of the game on this one is everything to the midline. So if I give you a piece of printer paper to put between your knees, you do not drop it for the whole 3 minutes. We'll get time on the clock. This is our last round of bridges. You got this. Inhale, exhale up. It won't be as tall of a bridge, and that's okay. I think every time you exhale, you squeeze everything to that midline. Big toes touching, knees touching, depending on your body type, maybe thighs glued together, squeezing at the bottom and squeezing at the top. If they don't quite touch because of the leg shape or your thigh size, no worries. Focus on the toes, focus on the knees. And remember, don't slide down your mat. Take a beat, walk it in if you find yourself sliding. Knowing that this is our last block, you're going to stick with it all the way to the end because your body is so strong and your mind is even stronger. We're going to meet at the top in 4, 3, 2, 1. We pulse. Little tiny movements. Shh, 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 shh. Keeping the breath. Core is really tight. And then once again, figure out your ribs. Tuck them in. Hips aren't super high. You have space, but you can still see your knees. Excellent work. You're so strong. Press through your big toes, press through your pinkies. Make sure those big toes are still touching. Make sure your knees are glued together. Imagine that piece of paper. We come back to it. You got this. We got less than 90 seconds left in this block. We're done with bridges for the day, and we're going to do one core round. Pausing at the top in 4, 3, 2, 1. Come high on your toes all the way. Knees still stay together. Heels come apart, and it's a lift and lower. How high can you come on your toes? It should feel higher than the wide ones. So imagine the tallest pair of high heels that's available for you, and the heels are all the way up. All the weight goes into the toes. You're more than halfway through. And you know this is the last block of bridges, so you're gonna get a big break after this. The hips will rest, the legs will rest, and we'll move into a core block. You got it. It's home stretch. It's 3, 2, 1. Release, relax. Slide your legs side to side. Give yourself a big stretch. and then bring it all the way up to a comfortable seat, and we'll move on to our core block. So our ab series today, it's going to be a Russian twist. It's all for time. The first one, I'm going to show you first modification, and then we'll add on. So how this works is 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off. For the first one, I'm going to have you ground your heels. Legs can be apart or they can be glued together. You'll quickly learn what works for your body. When I say set, spine is long, slight tip back, hold an imaginary basketball, and the exhale, we bring the ball to the side. Inhale, center, exhale, other side. It's slow and controlled, and it's only 20 seconds. And then we go 10 seconds break. Set, lean it back, and go. Round down through your heels, especially this first round, keeping the breath, keeping the long spine. Time. Sit it up, twist it out, do what you need to do. 10 seconds goes by very fast. Option here to lift the legs, set, flat back. If the heels are lifted, the spine is long. If you find yourself rounding, put the heels down. Form over everything, always. That's how we train our bodies to be strong from the inside out. And change. That's 2. We have 8 total. Decide the version you want. Set it up nice and tall. Set and go. Hands do not need to touch the edge of your mat or the floor that you're working on. Just imagine that basketball, bringing it side to side. And change. 3 down. Relax it. You know that 10 seconds goes very fast. Set and go. Now have your tail tucked so you feel this through your lower abdominals. Everything tight and toned. Hold in, training them to be strong and flat. Change. There's our halfway point. 4 in, 4 out. You have 4 to go. You got this. Tip it back, set, and go. Halfway through. You got 2 minutes of work left in this workout. What do you need from this? I'm going to give you a modification on the next one because we'll have 1 minute to go. But if you're really feeling this through your hip flexors, these things here where your waist is, I want to give you a modification. And change. Now you have 1 minute to go. Let me show you the modification. You're going to come all the way down. Elbows are going to come out to the side. It's going to be exhale, side crunch, inhale, center, exhale, side crunch, inhale, center. If you need the modification, please take it. If not, you'll continue with that Russian twist. Here we go. Set and go. Last minute of work. Halfway through. Remember that flat spine. Form is the most important part on this. Change. Last 2. I'm going to do a modification with you for this one. If you need to see it again, set and go. You got this. Trying to keep your elbows in their peripheral. Hands are just there to hold. They're not yanking your neck. We're coming down in 3, 2, and 1. We have one last one. Last one, your best one. If you're joining me in the Russian twist, sit up tall, set, and go. Last 20 seconds of work. No need to pick up your pace. If you want a little harder, reach that basketball a little bit behind your hip. What's your biggest range of motion for this Russian twist for this last 10 seconds? Three, 2, 1. Relax it. Find yourself into a comfortable seat. 1 inhale up. Lean it over one side. Stretch out those obliques. Look up underneath the arm. Inhale, reach back up. Reach the other side. Look up underneath the arm, back to center, little back bend, cactus the arms, lean back, look up. Inhale here, exhale, hands come out the heart center. Thank yourself for showing up. Make sure to check out part 2 of this series. If you were in a yoga studio, it would be side plank, back of the house, we do plank and prone. Other side, we do the side plank, and then we end in the front, strong for core. Go have a great day.